Hey guys, Britta here, welcome back to Satisfactory. Here we are for our first part of our Ultimate Factory series. This is a continuation of our live stream series, which we've built our base way up north, all the way up here, and then this is our alternate or slash new factory, which you can see I've done plenty of work to both on stream and off stream. This is going to be our main entranceway, which all our resources are going to come in through here. So we have iron, copper, limestone, and then caterium here. I'm going to put coal in here, oil in here, and then any future resources will come into here. So they're going to come through and run in a conveyor belt line all the way from this end all the way up to the other end, which I have a massive supercomputer area, manufacturing area built up here, which I just have not connected as yet. So that's going to go. The belts will go all the way up and then around and then back out, well, back down to here, I think, or even back around and then continue on this way, because the base is probably going to expand this way and probably not expand that way too much more, I don't think. So our first room is our iron plate room. So we sort of walk in once this is all finished and enclosed. I'll walk in. Our iron plate room is in here. This is how we know it's an iron plate room, because my little design here, which I've got set up. So I've got a Mark 1 belt on the front, Mark 4 belt on the rear, which makes things go slow at the front, throws it back in really quick. So you've always got something here so you can see what room it is. So if we come in, we've got iron ore coming in, splitting it into 3 different smelters, into 3 different constructors. It's going to come through here and then get sent up to our storage room, which is going to be up the top here. That's what I'm going to be working on today, is a storage room. But then if we come along to our factory, well, room number 2, so come along this way, all these boxes, we can see we've got iron rods in here, same sort of setup. So come in here, we've got 1, 2, 3 iron rod or smelters making iron ingots, then 3 constructors making iron rods. And if we come back out, our next room is screws, as you can see. So come into here, we've got iron ingots being made, and then our alternate recipe here, alternate screw recipe, 2 ingots makes screws. For some reason that just threw all those screws into my inventory. Anyway, and that'll go up to the storage as well once it's completed. And coming through this way, our next room is wire, copper wire, same setup, coming into 3 smelters to make copper ingots, then into the 3 constructors to make cables, or wires I should say. Now the next room is cables, our cable room. So it comes down again into 3 smelters, to 3 constructors, and then to 3 constructors turning the wire into cables, which will go up to our storage room again. As you can see, a little setup here shows us the cables. Then our next room is limestone, coming in, making concrete. So concrete, as you can see. So I've got this split into 5. So this comes down into here. So you've got it going into these first 3 constructors, and then it splits off again into another 2 constructors. So that has 5 constructors making concrete. It's not quite quick enough as far as the limestone input goes, but once I upgrade these belts and stuff, it's only Mark 2. Once I upgrade these belts and get the limestone coming in a lot quicker, well, you can see it's sort of sitting out here and there's heaps on this belt. We just need to get it from here into there quicker. So Mark 4 belts, and that'll absolutely smash production. And coming through this way, there's nothing here yet, but this is going to be our steel beam room, and then coming through to here will be our steel pipe room on this side. We come through here, we've got our caterium sort of main supercomputer set up here, and then we'll go along this side, which we'll probably have. I have drawn all this down, to be honest. On this side, we're going to have reinforced plates at one end, then rotors, then mod frames. As I said, then steel will be on this side over here, and then we'll just continue on with more rooms and then build this way down towards our power facility down here, as you can see. 8 oil refineries. Oil refineries? 8 fuel generators even, producing 900 megawatts of power. Is that right? That should be more than that, shouldn't it? It should be 1200. Yeah, 3, 6, 9, 12. Unless some of them aren't connected properly, which is a possibility as well. I might not have connected them properly. But more than enough for what we have at the moment. So as I said, this episode I'm going to go with making our storage room upstairs. So I'll show you guys how I've designed this wall. I know Maddie is interested in knowing how I'm going from here to a storage room upstairs using my own unique design. So you can see here we've got the rods coming out into the wall here, and then it goes up. Actually, that goes this way into there, straight across from there to there, and then across and up to there, which will go into that room upstairs. So the reason why I've got them flat here, which I don't need to, we could have had them up and then up again. I just feel like on the inside where we're going to see it, it looks much better having it flat like this. I think that certainly looks a lot better than the alternate. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is put a few things in our hotbar. Let's go 8, 9. I think that's really the only things we need. So walls. So this room is 7 wide. So what I do here is I go across with all our walls. Then I leave one full row at the end here. On either side, and then we have our holes in the wall, or our conveyor walls here, up 3 high, and then our standard walls will fill the rest, except for the middle one at the top, as you can see, which will be a hole in the wall. Right, so what happens here is, we'll just use standard belts for now. Actually, what have we got? Yeah, standard belts for now. That'll come straight to here. So out of our constructors to here, if we come around this side, and I make a couple of extra foundations. So I have got foundations here because I'm going to enclose this as a room, I think, so you don't see it from the outside because it is not that attractive. So the conveyor belt will go from there to there, then each one will go up a level like that. So that does not look very I don't know, pleasing, aesthetically pleasing to me. So I've decided to go that way, and then inside to run it straight across like this, which allows us to have a much better view of what's actually going up. We can see exactly what it is. So all these rooms will be enclosed in their own little rooms with some doors available so we can run to and from. I'm even thinking of putting a catwalk up along this wall and even down each side, and probably not, we can't do it across here because of that wall, but maybe a couple back from the wall, just so we can sort of overlook the entire production area. So let me grab some more concrete. We don't have a lot on us, and you can see that the production is not great because we don't have storage upstairs and we're not getting enough limestone and stuff in here as yet. But once I get steel up and running, we'll try and smash the whole base out with Mark IV belts. Even if we don't need them, I'm just going to put Mark IV belts everywhere. That way we don't have to worry about stuff too much. Alright, so now what I want to do is put in a floor up there, which I'm hoping when we put this floor in up here, not like that one, like that, if we go up there and have a look, hopefully it's not going to encroach on anything. Like, these guys are quite tall, so I'm hoping that it's not going to hit those guys at all. So let's where are we here? Let's just put some stairs. Can we, yep, go like this. Let's build some stairs up so at least I can get up there for now. This probably isn't going to be the final way that we get up there. I haven't thought about our access to and from yet, so we'll have to work that out. Let's actually get rid of that and have a look. No, looks like there's, oh, wrong button. Looks like there's plenty of room there, so that should not hit. Fingers crossed. Right, so let's go across and ignore that scan. Don't know if we're going to have enough concrete to fill in this room. So all the storage rooms up here will all be identical to each other. And I'm still thinking about how I'm going to have it sort of finalized. So we know what's in each room. Probably the same as what we did, I guess, downstairs. I'll be able to show you guys how that actually works. Right, let me take this one out so we can get up and down. So that, yeah, that design that we had downstairs in there to show us actually what's in here, I'll probably try and show you guys how that works. Pretty easy, really, and quite effective, I think. So we know what room is what. I mean, after a while, we'll eventually know what room is what anyway, but I just feel like, especially if we were to play multiplayer and someone was coming to our base or our factory and didn't know what was where, at least they'll be able to just run through our main entrance and go, oh, you know, this is the room that's full of screws, this is the room that's full of concrete, this is our supercomputer room, blah blah blah, whatever it may be. So it's just going to make it, I think, a lot better and a lot easier to know what room is what. I thought about color coding each room, but that's probably a lot harder. It's going to take a lot more time than doing it this way. Let's just grab maybe up to a couple of hundred more concrete, and that might be enough, I think. Unfortunately, we can't color code these walls, which really sucks. We have to go with the other walls if we want to color code them, and I wanted to go for the aluminium/metal finish on this base. Well, this, I keep calling it a base, this factory, because our other factory, we were using the other walls, and I don't like them as much. So if we could color these walls, if the dev ever watches this, god damn it, if the devs ever watch this, same spot twice, you know, please let us color code these walls. The only other option is those doorways there. God damn it. Those doorways there, they're all red, so we could color code those big entrance ways. But that's another thing that I would like to see, because with these walls, there's a gate, but there's no gate available with this finish, like the aluminium finish. It's only like the, I don't know what you call that. That's like a concrete sort of finish. So we need that. We need that changed. Okay, so through here, I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do as far as storage goes. I was thinking could possibly come through and split the storage, similar to what we did downstairs, or what we would have done downstairs. I can never get this bloody thing in the right spot. I want it to be right smack bang in the middle, like that. There we go. So if we get rid of you, that should go into there, and then all these other ones will come out into their own sort of storage. And I think we're going to allow more than enough room here anyway for this to happen. So let me try and organise this right in the centre. Right in the centre there as well, and then this one right in the centre. It's probably going to go a bit of overkill with the amount of storage I'm going to put in here, but I need steel plate. I think in the long run, depending how long we're going to play this series for, which it's probably going to be a fair while, because it's a bloody awesome game and I'm really enjoying it. So we're going to have a heap of storage up there. I think our next storage room is going to have to be the steel plate room, and rods. We're going to need all that up there pretty soon. I do like this concept of getting up the stairs. I just don't like the fact that there's no handrails around this, like on the inside at least. We can put walls around the outside, but there's still the possibility that we can fall down the inside. So I'm not a massive fan of it. Alright, let's go into here. Let's go personal storage. I think we'll go 4 high, like we have in the past. Now, as far as this goes, I want to come out and leave, I said, a decent gap between each one. There, and what about this one? See, my plan here was to have like a final storage. So I wonder if we go like that, and then can we put... We can. Okay, awesome. So that'll be like the final storage. So, so everything... Well, I don't know. So I want to go down... That goes in, across, down, across... Yeah, so in to the top, top to bottom, bottom to top, top to bottom. So, and this will be the end storage here. And then we could possibly just spit a little bit extra into there, but I don't know, let's not do that. Let's have this as the end storage here. So we could possibly join them together. So they're all going to come out. So you go bottom to top, top to bottom, bottom to top, top to bottom. That, you know what, that'll work, I think. Go to there, and then if we put a logistics, we go a conveyor merger, like here. From there, you can go from there to the... What the hell? From there. Is that... What did I do wrong then? Conveyor, merger. Everything comes in there and goes out there. That's right. That's what I want. Alright, now can you go... What the hell's going on there? Just does not want to go from there. It'll let me connect either end but not join them together. Okay, what about if we go from there? That is really strange. 6. Right, in the center. There's nothing there, or is there something here that's stopping it? There should not be anything underneath that's stopping it. Okay, so we go to the center and go out one more. How's that? Okay, what if we go from there to there, or there to... What the hell? Or is that around back to front? Can't be around back to front. Some of them probably are, you know. Let's do this again. Design floors. So go in, yeah, in, and all the way, and then it goes in. So they all should be facing the same way. Hope that wasn't the only... Was that seriously the only thing that was wrong? That's a facepalm moment, if I ever seen one. Right, so now we can just go something like this and put a merger on there, and that'll join them all together. Alright, so we want to go in at the back, out at the front. If we go from you to there, bring our conveyor stacker poles in. This is what I usually always do. You go 1, 2, 3. Goddamn concrete. 3, 4, 5, I think. 3 or 4. We really need a little bit more concrete. So that final storage container may move. You can see these. Oop, these ones are getting more limestone than the rest. Which is kind of weird, but once I get, as I said, the steel beams getting created, we can make our own encased industrial beams and increase our speeds and stuff. Alright, so go back to here. So 3, 4, I think it's 4, no, it'll be 5 I think. So this one always goes from the bottom to the next level. This one goes from that one to the next level. This one goes from that to the top. You'll go from there to there, there to there, there to there. And you go from there to there. I think we should have left enough room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should have left enough room between them to have these belts not hit each other. Actually, where are you going? You're going the wrong way. Going down from here. So from there, down. Can't afford it. Right, so from there, down, there, down. Right, let's go and grab some more steel plates. How are we for rods? Not too bad. We might grab some more as well. So I know this is probably not the most exciting episode, but I certainly feel like me sort of doing some live streams of Satisfactory and then maybe coming back with a few episodes here and there just of small little builds like this and sort of showcasing what we've done on the stream if you guys can't see it, or even showcasing what I've done off camera, because it's a fairly time-consuming time-consuming game, I should say. Alright, so that's there. So now you can go from there to here, here to here, here to here. Then you go back to there and we go back up again. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So as I said, back up. And then our next one will go back down. So obviously once this is fully completed, we're not going to be short of any materials and stuff once all these are full, which will probably take a fair while to get everything full, but I still think it's quite a cool design. So like that, and that. Then you go from there to there to there, which will end up at the end. Whoop, nearly fell off the edge. Then here we can go to there, and that'll show us what's in each storage container. I think that'll work. And then if we bring our wall in like this, put that there, it's not going to allow us to get in and out of the room, but we can go and put right wall here. Right, yeah, there. Go left, there. Awesome. So we can still come in and out anyway. So they're going to take a while to get there, so that'll give us time to work on the rest of these. So make sure they're all going the same way, which they're not. That way, that way. So always entering from the rear. No pun intended. Let me go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Gonna need some more plates again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Did I actually get more rods when we're down there? I don't know if we did. 2, 3, 4. I've got the worst memory ever, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome, and they just don't touch. That is awesome. So they're going to take a fair while to go all the way to the end, but I do think that is a really cool design. Right, so we'll grab some more plates. Going to need heaps of plates. First thing we do is probably stand at the end there and just go like this and say, "Come to me." But I'll just run along and grab some extras. Maybe grab till we've got about 200 or something in our hands, and then that'll be pretty good. Alright, we'll head back. Try and keep going. We've still got plenty of rods. So the plates we're using for both the conveyor belts and also the storage containers as well. So that's why we're going through so many. But this storage room is going to be huge and awesome. Well, hopefully you guys think it's awesome as well. Right, so that 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. This final one here. 2, 3, 4. No, you idiot. Wish it would stop changing its orientation. There we go. So then these guys, of course, might come out of there into there. Find it's always easier to come from here, and then always go. So if you're at the center, go back 1, 2, and then in, and you get that perfect curve just there. Works really, really well. Right, so that allows us to be able to get from here to there while jumping. Our last build that we did, not the same as this, but the same concept. These weren't touching, but we couldn't run between these guys, so it was really hard to get to and from in between, like storage and that sort of stuff. So we've got plenty of room here. We probably could have, brought these into here and added more storage, but I mean, this is plenty. We're really not going to need too much more than this anyway. Alright, so do the same. So bring that to the center, as I said. Back 2, throw it in. And I always take that pole out just because it doesn't look bad. I don't know. I like it, the belts better without them. Alright, there we go. So for some reason, the conveyor, some of the belts are red, some are not red. I don't know what's going on. You can't paint them manually with the paint gun, so I'm not quite sure what is actually wrong with it. Alright, let's grab some more rods while we're here. Let's have a look. What are our I can't remember what our Mark III belts are now. Beams, okay. Beams, encased beams, and we've got reinforced plate, which I've got a little bit of, but probably not enough. We've got an alternate reinforced plate recipe too, which is pretty cool. That is plates and wires. So if we go into here, our reinforced plates are 4 plates to 24 screws, or our alternate iron plate is 6 plates and 30 wire, which gives us a total of 3, whereas this one only gives us 1. So, I mean, that works really, really well. Let's grab some more plates again. We're going to need heaps. Where's my timer? Half an hour already. I mean, it feels like we've got nothing done. We've got heaps done, but it takes forever. As you guys can see, it takes forever to actually get big builds done. That's why I've gone from recording as much of Satisfactory to actually live streaming, because I just feel like I get so much more done doing it this way. I've got plenty of rods, so let's try and get this finished at least, and then we can have a look at our final product. Then I also want to show you guys how I did that little thing at the entranceway to all of these factory rooms, so we know what each room is producing. Alright, so fingers crossed we're going to have enough materials on us now. Should be right with belts. Alright, there we go. Go from you to here. Then we go down. So I really like this concept of these storage containers. Hopefully you guys like it as well, and you guys can actually implement it into your factories. So let me know if you guys like this design, or if there's a design change that you would make, or if you do it differently, or if you're actually using the same design. Why does it stop? It stops updating how much stuff I've actually got left. Alright, so we go down again from the last one. I'm gonna have just enough, I think, from there to there. Awesome. So that's all that connected. Now that all will be going into here. Not even full yet. And then you'll see it sticks out the end here, which is pretty cool. Like how it sticks out there. So it's either we can do that, or we can do our circular thing. But I feel like this is better, because we can just run along up here, which this will be, of course, 3 wide to match the bottom. So a big long runway down the bottom here. Then this storage is here. Then we'll have our plate storage, rod storage, wire storage, cable storage, concrete storage, and our steel beams and pipes, and then all the other stuff over here. And then this room will be the same, but I think, see how big that room is. That's just to make supercomputers. That room, it's going to be huge. So I don't know if I need a storage room the same size as that. We'll have to wait and see, I suppose. So for me to do this little cool setup, what I do is I take let's put some flooring out here first, so I don't fall to my death, which we shouldn't anyway, because it's not that far. But we put in a double wall like that. Then I'll connect, I'll have to go out this way. I'll connect that to that. Doesn't matter which way you do it, whichever way you want to go. Then I'll bring in a storage container with the output facing the front. Connect you from there to there. Open this up. Say this is screws. I just throw like 11 screws in there. Doesn't matter. You're not going to get 11 on the belt anyway. Wait till it stops. Delete that. Delete this. Then grab your belts. I always go Mark IV. You can do whatever you want, but Mark IV like that. So then if we go out and have a look, as I said, it goes really slow. Then when it hits the back, it throws it around really quick. That way you've always got visible what's there. Actually, let's take that off. Try that again. Let's go the other way with this and see if that... I don't think it'll change the direction of this, the rotational direction of the screws. From there to there, throw you in there. Actually, it will. That is cool. So now instead of the screws being facing inwards, the screws are facing outwards. So that's a lot better than the one downstairs. We'll do that, get rid of that again, and then connect you with Mark IV belts. Boom, there we go. That is pretty cool. I certainly like that. I know it's probably a bit of a pain to set up, but I feel like it's well worth it. So you can see this one here, it's going the wrong way. It needs to be turned around going the other way. Which, is it a big deal? No, because we know what it is, but I feel like having the screws showing is just a little bit better than not having them showing. So right there guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Short little episode just to show you how I'm going with the new factory, how we're progressing. My wall of conveyor belts which is going out to our storage, which I know Matthew will enjoy. He was trying to do his spiral conveyors, but I feel like this just, it's a lot better, and they even show this way. They're going the right way, so we can actually see them. So they spiral up the wall and then come out at the top, as you guys have already seen. Get rid of this and this, fill that in. Comes in at the top, comes through here, splits the 3 different storage lines. So the right, middle and the left. This one's not even connected yet, but we will connect that one, and then it all comes to the front, which slows down a little bit here because there's 3 going into one. Well, actually there's not 2 going into one, but anyway, it'll all end up in here, and as we run along we can see what's in there, and yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So if you guys enjoyed this one, as always, smash the like button, leave a comment, let me know what you think about the factory itself and the storage design here. And if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It's been Brito, thanks for watching. See you again soon.